Alrighty guys, it is the next day. Today is Tuesday. I was able to get a lot of school done this morning in a reasonable amount of time. It is 12:07 currently. We're gonna go inside. We're gonna do some hand sanding. Hopefully we won't do a lot of time lapse, but I'll be doing a lot of hand sanding. So without further ado, let's get into some more time lapse. Alrighty guys, that is enough of all of that hand sanding. It took me a couple hours to do it, and I turned off the camera because of that very reason. But this, if it'll focus, is what I was able to get it to. Up here, this side isn't as good as the other side, as you can probably tell. Still might do a little bit of touch up, but that was the best I can do with the amount of time I have left. My goal is this Saturday, so, or let's see, this Saturday would be, let's see, is today the 13th? No, today's the 12th. So May 16th, you're probably seeing this video at the end of this month, so May 16th is when I hopefully have had this thing done and out of the way with. Everything like that, but this is where I think I'm leaving it. This is where I think I'm leaving it. It is 1,000 on the flat, 220 on the bevel, and yeah, I think that's it. Yep. All right. Next, what I have to do. So I refinished the blade. I'm going off my list right here. What I'm gonna do actually now, if this is in frame. Please, I hope it is. Let's see here, right there. Nope, you're not. Okay, you're a little off level. Okay, that's okay. So, refinish the blade. I'm gonna put down sharp. My spelling's not probably gonna be accurate. Resharpen the blade. Forgot to add that in there. All right. So after I do that, I'm gonna redo the guard, clean. After I do that, I'm gonna do the guard, hit that again with 1,000 just to buff it up kind of, and then I'm gonna fix these couple hiccups right here, just make them a little bit more sloped and make them feel pretty good. And then I think after that, it'll be up to glue up and the rest couple things on this list. So hopefully I should have this done by at the most, I think at the least like Thursday, hopefully, something like that. That'd be really cool, and then I can start on my sister's knife and everything like that. But without further ado, let's go ahead and get it sharpened. Actually, before we sharpen it, I'm gonna clean up this place up because it is a mess. So let me go ahead and do that, and then the time lapse that you'll see is me sharpening it. Well, it is definitely sharp. It will pop my hairs. Pardon. Not bad, not bad, not bad at all. Okay, so after that, been thinking about maybe readjusting these lines a little bit. I think the only thing I would do, well, I kind of have to redo it now because I just kind of scratched it up with the grinder, is I think I'm gonna go ahead and go inside real quick, refinish it. I have to redo this side. It's just that little line and it's bugging me a little bit. I don't know if you can see that, but basically it's bothering me a little bit. Not where I want it to be. I'm gonna refinish this side. Everything like that. But I'm gonna go ahead and scratch off the resharpening thing real quick. Okay. Resharpen that blade. That is done. Glue up the guard and handle. Clean up the epoxy. Let's see here. I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna hit that handle up real quick. What I have to do is basically, if you see this lip right here, I really need to get my camera fixed. But there's a lip, and you see that flat spot, so I want to take that flat spot out. I'm just going to use some file and some sandpaper and get that out on both sides. And then I'm going to go back in, hand sand that a little bit more just to tweak it just a wee bit. I'm not going to film that because I don't know how long this video is going to go for and everything like that. So I will see y'all when that is all done. Alrighty guys, that took me a lot longer than I wanted it to. Time check for you guys. I can get my phone out of my pocket. 6:31. Yeah. Let me adjust this tripod so it's on level here. It's not completely oiled yet, but if it'll focus, this is what it is. The point is pointy-isk. I've been having a hard time with that, and that's the best I could get it. It will stab, hopefully. We'll do some paper slicing tests in a second, but with that out of the way, to go ahead, refinish the guard real quick, just hit it again with the 1000 grit, and then touch up the handle, and I think we will be ready for glue up. I'm hoping everything goes well for that. I'm gonna have to modify a clamp with some wood. But other than that, I think it will go pretty good. So, let's go ahead and get that done, and then we'll go ahead and glue it up. Alrighty guys, I am on my phone because apparently both my batteries are dead, so I am sorry about that. So I have everything done. I roughed up the back of the guard. Now I gotta get used to all this camera angle now. I roughed up the back of the guard. I got this done. I got those flat spots out of the way. Everything like that. And now what I'm going to go ahead and do is I'm going to clean the tang and the guard up with acetone degreaser, so that way the epoxy has the best chance of getting attached to the middle. Everything like that. I do the same thing to my brass pins that I use, and I lost mine earlier, so gotta cut off a little piece for that. And everything like that. Now, one thing I do suggest before you glue up is practice it really quick a couple times. Set a timer for 5 minutes. It really does go a long way. I'm really trying to start doing that now. So, since I'm doing it on my phone, I don't think I'm going to do a lot of time lapse. So, yeah, I apologize for that. But anyways, I'm going to go ahead and clean all that up. So I think next time you're going to see the Dirk is when everything is glued up, all of that jazz. So, I will see y'all then. As always, I used way too much epoxy, and as always, it was a mess trying to get this little sucker on here. But anyways, I got it straightest, whatever. I could get it without it being warped. Let me get this camera angled here. So, I have a little bit of wood that I need to clean up, but not too bad. I used an oversized pin because on my friend's knife, I kind of messed up by not having a large enough pin, so in case I didn't push it through all the way. Sometimes that's a problem for me, is I forget to push in the pin all the way. And so I did this time to where I made sure I had more than enough to do. But anyways, this should all hopefully clean off. I'm trying to get used to filming with my phone. And yeah. a little bit of acetone, a little bit of razor blade. That should all be fine. Alrighty guys, it is actually the next day. I have both my batteries charged, so hopefully we should be good this time. And I was able to get it all cleaned up last night. Now, I gotta show you some things. So, one of those things being, I mean, for one, it's clean now. But two, if you cannot see this, I'll try and get it on my phone. See those little lines there? Yeah, they're not supposed to be there. Right there. So, what that was from, this side I was able to get it better than this side. This side got more on the bevel side. Anyways, what that was from is me refinishing the guard and the cover not going down long enough, and me realizing a little bit too late that the edge of the sandpaper was cutting into the side of the knife, messing up the lines. So, I think I'm going to leave those. I had to redo the flat part at the 1000 because that just looked real bad. I wasn't able to get it all out. I'm not going to mess up the 22 again. So, yeah, that's just part of the learning curve, I guess. But anyways, I got it all gone flush, and yes, I realize that is a little bit off. But, yeah, well, not the way I wanted it to turn out to be. But anyways, what we're going to be doing now is going to be hand sanding this thing up and hopefully getting it done tonight or tomorrow night. But anyways, this should be the last part of the video, hopefully. And yeah, without further ado, let's get into hand sanding this thing. We're going to strip it down to the 220 to get rid of all this epoxy, and then we'll be going up and up and up to 600 grit. And then we also have to refinish that guard because that guard is just ugly as all get out. But anyways, let's get into that. But before that, actually, I'm going to clean up real quick. But the time lapse you're going to see right after I clean up is going to be me hand sanding this knife. So, without further ado, let's get into some more. Without further ado, let's get into some more time lapse. Alrighty guys, turned off the camera for a little bit. Time check for you guys is 7:24. And I think I have everything done. So here's the handle, there's the guard. As you can tell, pretty uneven. I didn't realize that till like a second ago. So that's neat. Yeah, I definitely probably could have done better. But you win and you lose the guard. I've lightly hit it with 1000. I couldn't really get it on the sides without messing up my handle. But I say, not bad. I'm going to scrub it down with a paper towel, and then I'm going to put on 3-in-1 oil on the blade, guard, and handle. Now, one question I have for you. I've been having a hard time trying to keep a tip on here. Like, I can't get it to form on my little belt sharpener that I have. So any tips or tricks to actually have a point on here? Like, it'll still go through stuff, it just doesn't look like it has a point. So yeah, any tips would be greatly appreciated. But other than that, next time you see this, it will be done. Done. Oh, here's the guard. I was able to actually get the 1000 grit on it. Get that in focus. Is it in focus? Hopefully you can see that. But anyways guys, I will see you when I get this all oiled up. Alrighty guys, look at that. All oiled up. Handle's kind of turning matte now. But I hope you can see a reflection in that. I can see my reflection down the middle on some of them. I think I'm gonna do another coat of oil It's already soaking it up, so I might do another coat just to make sure. There's just a couple other spots where I need it, but it is finally done. It's crazy that I actually have this thing done. Let me tighten down your eyes. There we go. It's crazy that I actually have this thing done. It took me so long. Wish it had come out better. No one's perfect. I live and I learn. And that's how I roll, baby. But let's go. Got him. There's still that little spot, but other than that, this series is done and everything that goes along with it. Now, at the end of this, I might throw in some pictures sister's probably going to take, or something like montage of my step-by-steps of what it looked like and what it turned out to be. I might do a little bit of that nugget stuff. I might do that at the end of this. I don't know yet. But let's see. It will pop up over here to see how long it has taken me to do it, and everything like that. So thank you for following along on this Dirk journey. The next knife that I'll be tackling is my sister's and my mom's, so stay tuned for that. But other than that, this is crazy. Thank you for watching Back40 Family, and if you are not part of the Back40 Family yet, all you gotta do, hit the subscribe button, hit that notification bell, and give this video a thumbs up. Other than that, guys, please remember, Jesus loves you, I love you, and y'all please have a fantastic day.